And a jolly good morning, and today I'm at Luton Station in Bedfordshire. I'm going on a little trip this morning with my travelling companion in the form of my 4-year-old grandson. And what we're going to do, we're going to take the train into London, specifically we're going to go to London Blackfriars, and then we're going to go on a little adventure around the capital. First of all, we're going to go to the south side, to the Bankside Uber boat or Thames Clippers, whichever you're calling them, pier, and take a ride to North Greenwich on the boat. After that, we're going to take to the skies and go on the Emirates airline across to the north side of the river. That's a cable car, by the way, in case you've not heard of it. Once we get over there, we're going to jump on the Docklands Light Railway into to Tower Hill and the Tower of London, have a little look around there, and once that's done, we'll jump on a bus back to Blackfriars. We might stop for an ice cream, a lemonade and a packet of crisps along the way. We'll see how it goes. Now, if you're travelling into London, you may most probably travelling on the train. I'm going to be taking the Thameslink service to Blackfriars this morning. You can buy just a return ticket to London or a travel card. Travel card will include transport within London. However, it won't include Thames Clippers or the Emirates airline. It will include buses, tubes, Docklands Light Railway. So bear that in mind if you're buying a ticket. If you're using the Oyster card in London, likewise, the daily cap on your pay-as-you-go Oyster card won't include the Thames Clippers or the Emirates airline, but you can use the Oyster card to pay for those when you travel. So just bear those few small facts in mind. I won't babble on about prices because it will vary dependent on how you choose to pay, but it's all contactless once you're in London on the buses, the tubes, Docklands Light Railway, Emirates airline and the boats. And I think that about covers it really. So are we ready to go? Shall we go? Yeah, let's go. Well, here we are. It was a bit of a trouble-free journey down from Luton, or the South Bank entrance to Blackfriars Station now. Just going to take a little stroll along the bankside towards the pier to pick up the boat and head off towards North Greenwich. Beautiful day for walking along the river, and there's Blackfriars Station, looking pretty good, coming all the way across the river. Of course, you can get on, enter the station from the north side or the south side, in and out. So it's a very convenient station to use, and conveniently located as well for lots of different things. But anyway, our interest today is one of those beauties. So we're going to go and head to the Bankside Pier and jump on one of those along to North Greenwich. Plenty to see in the middle of London. And as we walk down the south on the Bankside, keep on to say the South Bank, I mean the Bankside, towards the Millennium Bridge there, and just beyond that is the pier where we shall get the boat to North Greenwich. Looks like we're just about to miss a boat, so there's no point in hurrying. we'll get the next one. So we've got 15 minutes now to wait for the next boat. We just missed one, but not to worry. It's a beautiful day and we're just going to watch the world go by. There's certainly plenty of it here in the centre of London. Backwards now.
What?
We're going backwards now.
Why?
Oh, because he's going to moor up against the pier to let people get on and off.
Are we going off?
No, not yet.
Why?
Because we're going to North Greenwich. Somewhat expensive accommodation overlooking the River Thames. City. Right, this is Greenwich. The Maritime Museum is, and that's worthy of a day on its own, really. Certainly half a day.
Do we get off now?
No, we're not getting off here. We're going to North Greenwich. Our next mode of transport, the Emirates airline going over the River Thames from North Greenwich to the north side of the river.
So that thing in those little bubbles.
Well, it was a fantastic ride there on the Thames Clipper Uber boat from Bankside to North Greenwich. Just leaving that now. We're going to go and find the way into the Emirates airline and take a ride over to the north side of the river. Our third mode of transport for today, or fourth if you include walking. Oh no, fifth. We came in the car to Luton Station. Oh, it's racking up. British Airways going into London City Airport.
Be with your mommy.
It's right at the top of your hat. Oh,
This is great.
this is cool. This is really cool, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's some stats for the, wow, can we call it aviation? I'm not quite sure. Cable car geeks, there you go. we go. Here we go.
Taking over.
Well, if there's one thing that's a bonus for COVID, is the fact you get your own pod in the group that you're in. So it's just myself and my little travelling companion here with me today. So we've got a whole pod to ourselves. Or cable car. Now, what can we see?
Cars.
Wave to them over there. You see, look, there you go.
That's nice.
Yeah. There's the police boat down there. See that boat? Come here. Just come over here. See that little boat down there?
Yeah, that's a police boat.
That's the police. Yeah. You feel it rocking in the wind?
Yeah. Shall we sit down now?
Yeah.
It is cold.
Doesn't get a lot cooler than this, does it?
Huh?
There's another British Airways aircraft coming into London City Airport. We're right over the River Thames now.
I hope they fall in.
I don't think we'll fall in. We can swim though, can't we? So we'll be okay.
Yeah, but I can't be that big.
As always in London, lots of work, building work going on. As you can see on the north side of the Thames there. Just see the O2 Arena poking out from behind those offices there. Canary Wharf in the background. And that's where we've just come from.
And the boats are there, the bigger boat. I see trains.
Now, funny you should say that. That will be our next mode of transport. Docklands Light Railway. And all too soon we're heading back down onto the north side.
What's that noise?
That's all the building work going on underneath us.
Thankfully, we didn't fall in the water. Thankfully. Coming back down the stage. We're going from the main road now.
Yeah. Isn't it funny? You go on a cable car and everyone waves to each other. If you're walking down the street, nobody would be waving at each other, would they? And that's our flight with Emirates airline, almost complete. We're coming into land now on the north side of the River Thames. And guess what I can see?
What?
What's that over there?
What?
Over there, look.
Ice cream van!
Does that mean we've got to have an ice cream?
Yeah!
Excellent. Right, let's take a break before we get the DLR back into the centre of London. As I was working on memory, I couldn't remember what the DLR station is on the north side of the Thames for the Emirates airline, and it's Royal Victoria DLR station. Just over the road from the Emirates airline north side airport, or whatever you want to call it, is Royal Victoria DLR station, which we're just walking over to now. It's literally a 2-minute walk, and you can get the DLR back towards central London from here. In our case, we're going to go to Tower Hill. Tower Gateway in 2 minutes.
That thing looks funny.
Yeah. DLR to Tower Gateway.
Not that many people on it.
Underground, Jubilee Line and local bus services. When leaving the train, please remember to take all your belongings with you.
One of the cool things about the Docklands Light Railway is that there's no driver cab at the front of it, so you can sit right at the front and and look out of the window to where you're going to. So that's always the most popular seats, and I was way too slow today to go and do that.
This is Canning Town.
Beaten to it.
That's what? That's what? I've been in the airport for ages. I'm trying to drive.
This train is from Tower Gateway. The next stop is Westbury. When leaving the train.
Well, that's our ride on the DLR complete. So it's another mode of transport taken care of. Just going to head back now to get the bus now, back to Blackfriars. Interesting, a treasure hunt on the DLR. I'll have to try that one day. That was our ride back from London Bridge, sorry, Tower Bridge, back to St Paul's Cathedral. We're just going to go back to where we started now and head back across the River Thames, and we're going to take the cheaper option this time and walk across the Millennium Bridge. Well, here we are, about 3 to 4 hours since we started off a little adventure from Blackfriars Station over there, and joined the boat down to North Greenwich from the Bankside Pier just over there. And yeah, it's taken us, I'd say, about 3.5 to 4 hours, including 1 or 2 comfort breaks along the way, and thoroughly enjoyable it was too. Check out online for the various individual prices for those modes of transport that went on. As I said before, the Oyster pay as you go you can use for both the boat and the Emirates airline. However, it doesn't get included in your daily cap amount for travel. The Docklands Light Railway and the bus that we went on certainly does, and of course if you use any trains or tubes that come under the Transport for London, then that will also be included in that. Have a great trip to London when you come. I'll see you again soon. Bye bye.